10 things you can do to support your loved one when they're in the ICU. Right? We're gonna tell them that. Oh my goodness. Family members of sick patients often feel helpless and useless in an ICU. You don't always know what's happening, your loved one's hooked up to machines, you're not even sure if you can touch them. But you can. So here's a list of things that you can do to pass time, keep busy, and support your loved one. Number 1 is music. Bring an iPad with a list of favorite songs. Not only will this help the patient be comfortable, it will drown out some of the less pleasant sounds of the hospital. Some hospitals like mine have iPads, so if I know that your loved one likes Elvis, I can find a YouTube video that is 3 hours long with his greatest hits. Depending on the stability of the patient, we could potentially put earbuds or headphones on them so that you could play music from their phone directly. Number 2, bring in familiar home objects. Do they have a favorite pillow, a blanket, a hat? Having these items physically on them helps to create less of a foreign environment, and they may recognize the feels and smells of these items. One caveat, these items may become soiled and may need to be taken home to be washed. Number 3 is range of motion. Patients tend to get really stiff when they're in bed, so ask your nurse if it's appropriate to exercise their arms and legs. Bending their fingers, their wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles may even help them recover quicker after they go home. It is estimated that for every 1 day of immobility in the ICU, it takes 2 or more weeks of home recovery to feel normal again. Number 4 is massage. With permission from your nurse, your loved one may benefit from a foot or a hand massage. Adding lotion or essential oils when you do this can help with circulation and dry skin. Number 5 is a pedicure. Because we often use monitoring equipment on the fingers, using nail polish on the fingernails is not recommended, but a full pedicure usually doesn't interfere with medical therapy. Families feel like they're helping, and once the patient's awake, they can look down and see that someone was there for them. Number 6 is pictures. Bring in current pictures of your loved one, and I love when families do this. Bring in lots of pictures. Have the kids and grandkids make cards. Usually there's wall or door space that we can decorate. Not only does it make the sterile ICU room feel more homey, it's helpful for patients too when they wake up and they see familiar faces. Also, it really helps the nursing staff. We already work really hard for your loved one, but seeing their lives outside of the hospital makes us root for them all the more. Number 7 is make a get-to-know-you board. Make a poster that tells the caregivers what TV channels your loved one likes, whether they're a hot or a cold person, what movies they watch over and over. Anything about their personal preferences and likes will help us as caregivers get to know them better. And it will make the difference if I turn the TV on to the Food Network or to Fox News. Number 8 is keep a list of questions. Many family members, when asked if they have any questions, simply don't know what to say. They're often overwhelmed and don't know where to begin. But you begin to formulate questions when you're sitting alone in the room or updating relatives on the phone. This is why writing down your thoughts throughout the day helps. That way, the next time someone interacts with you, you'll know what to ask. Number 9 is keep an ICU journal. This, of course, is for you, but also very important for your loved one. Things that happened. Today, your mom came and visited and you gave her a thumbs up. You worked with physical therapy today and you smiled. I had the football game on and your team won. The therapy dog visited you and sat on your lap. Many patients wake from an extended illness with jumbled thoughts and disjointed pieces of memories. Allowing them to read the journal once they are recovering helps them to put these pieces together. Number 10 is pet visits. Many hospitals have policies allowing pets to come visit their sick owners. My hospital, for example, allows dogs and small ponies. I'm not even lying about that. For people who spend all day with their animals, having them there can not only be therapeutic for them, but for their animals too. Have your nurse tell you about the specific policy in your hospital. Generally, the rule is the animal must be clean and it can't be disruptive, and it should always be looked after by the family member. And when they wake up, they will see this face.